This is session 152, Culminate. Sario Rosenthal, hello and welcome. We're just getting going, so please get comfy and enjoy. Or question, or despair, or cheer, or whatever you're going to feel.
Point.
There we go. All right, now everything should be working. Hello, hello.
Oh, hi, Maddie.
All right.
Hi, Maddie.
We have the crew. You have assembled, and we are going to get going.
I have no cameras. Nobody can see me, ever.
This is true.
Refresh.
You are very well hidden in plain sight.
Hang on.
I can try refreshing one more time on my end as well.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell the problem is.
It's not your cameras. It's WebRTC connection.
Yeah, the connection is being stupid. It has been for weeks.
Hey, I see ya. All right, don't touch
Hey!
anything. Coffee
Don't.
Cat, just sit still. Just talk like a ventriloquist. Like, don't move, and we'll. No, you're moving. Stop it.
There we go.
No fun allowed. What are we doing laughing? This is serious. Come on. No fun allowed.
Look, I'm trying to rack my brain about how we're gonna deal with this. Because the last thing I expected for a party of spellcasters was, are we finally gonna be able to affect it with our magic? And you go, I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna find out, but before that, a couple things need to happen. Now, we ended last session. It was rather intense for our memory, and for those maybe who are watching us in our game who don't know what's going on. I'm going to replay what happened.
No.
You don't have to watch and listen, but I'm going to replay it, and then we're going to move into.
You're not allowed. I veto this.
What is going
Of
to
course
happen?
you do.
Oh man, my technology is malfunctioning. I didn't hear that exact thing that you said that I'm not going to listen to. The group had found itself within a pocket of time, of space, of some show Neurothan, whatever this is, a moment. Because broadly, the rest of the world is in a moment, the longest moment. And the group has come together. Well, they did come together after this. After Norali's brother Lokiadius, after everyone had a rather contemplative discussion with a figure that visited them in that moment. Took them to different places, answered questions, asked questions. And the following is what played out as Loki, or Lokiadius, if you want to be proper, fulfilled his role, or was ambushed, or was a victim of fate, or chose this, or whatever this is. And so, Loki opened a portal, which was able to allow the Chroma Company to reconnect, as separated as they were. Amid the rainstorm inside the pocket here, this caused a lot of distress and a lot of concern, most directly for Norlai, and of course, the others who had some things to say as well. Norlai, in frustration, anger, sorrow, feelings of unfairness, lashed out. And her silver stars were stars, were more, were moons, were planets, were suns. And each flinging cosmic entity, upset, disturbed, angered, maybe even pained Shonuroth, whose mouth opened and amid the rain swallowed the Chroma Company. Norlai, following suit, having found that she was able to fly or just really walk, move in a way that she pleased. And so, down into this throat of a cosmic horror, of the source of a great many woes to the world, the members of Chroma Company fell. And of course, as we saw, the one who had visited them in this long moment was not Zuvuao, but another figure. As you fall, with the exception of Celine and Mordecai, you lose sight of each other in the darkness. And it's a darkness that no dark vision can pierce. This is just a complete absence. But there is a light that each of you see, though not each other, again with the exception of Mordecai and Celine. And each of you in these moments, as you can recount, if you wish, if you see each other again. A story, a familiar one, but one that might give you pause to reflect or insight into things will play out. Now, for my players, this is the story that was delivered to them as they had approached this temple entrance to Ouija's realm. For those of you in the audience, if you haven't seen it, you will be hopefully treated to some backstory. If my players wish to watch, they've seen it before, they've had access to it. I don't know how often any of them had seen it, but I'm going to play it all the same, as this is going to be a tale told to them once more as they fall. They tumble down through the throat of Shonaroth into some place, somewhere, somewhen.
To all of my children in whom life flows abundant, to all of my children to whom death hath passed its judgment, the soul yearns for honor and the flesh the look to those who walk before, to lead those who walk after. Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land well of purpose. Walk free, walk free, walk free. Believe the night
As you fall, the song sings to you. The images play out around you, immersing you into some form of a history that you had never learned about, you had never were taught about. It's doubtful anyone except the land itself remembers. And now here you are, in the Fallfire Plains, in the middle of a war, at the epicenter of a crater, where some horrid arbiter is drawing close. And you aren't so different after what you've learned along the way from those of the past. You, who are dragons. You, who are giants. You, who are humans, halflings, dwarves. The Chroma Company is everyone here in this conflict, in this world. The past has come back and is playing out again. Though instead of grand armies marching across the plains, clashes of fiend and dragon, undead, fae, the disappearance of giants, and something done in desperation, fueled on by an act of cowardice and betrayal. It is now the descendants of all of these people who have returned to the site where this had all began, or rather, where the beginning had ended. And it is here that we're going to find out if this is the beginning of the end, or the end of another beginning. And so you fall. Norlai. You wake up covered in dirt.
Is she fully covered, or
Yes.
there's some dirt?
There was no impact. You were falling. This had played out, and a consciousness or feeling or some awareness and sense comes to you. And you are laying down, and you are covered in dirt.
Am I able to move?
You can wiggle, yeah. It's tough, but you'll have to do something because your lungs are aching for air.
I show Misty Step.
Do you have to see to Misty Step?
Yes. To an occupied space.
Do I not see?
No, you're covered in dirt.
Oh, okay. Then I don't
Covered
cast that
completely.
because I can't see. Okay.
Looks like you're gonna have to dig up. Dig.
In that case, need somatic. Am I able to use somatic components?
Not currently, because you're kind of pinned in the dirt. You can wiggle some. You do have air in your lungs enough for a verbal before you'd have to worry about suffocating by expending the air in your lungs.
I'm gonna cause some harmless tremors. And see if that can help me get out.
Ah, okay. Noralai, your body begins to vibrate with your thaumaturgy. And it's not moving the dirt, but it is giving you a lot more wiggle room. It's making it so you can start shoving elbows and trying to reach. You're not under a ton of dirt here, but it is a lot easier to move. Go ahead and make an athletics to try and, muscle as best you can your way free from here.
I don't
18.
have baby arms for once.
No baby arms.
Thinking creatively, using the tremors to vibrate the dirt. It's loose, and the vibrations continue as you push up through. And Noralai, it looks like it's a rather beautiful day. You are in the middle of a flowery field. Flowers of red and white surround you. There is a shovel just sort of stuck into the ground next to you, though. And, of course, you are laying in what appears to be a shallow grave.
Huh. Do I see anyone?
You don't. There are some tree stumps and a very pleasant-looking pond.
I wiped the dirt off my brother's cape that I'm now wearing, and I'm gonna look around.
All right, you crawl out. You wipe the dirt away. It's a beautiful day. The flowers feel very familiar. They share a resonance with you. There's no one else.
For the party.
What's that?
I'm calling out for the party.
All right. You call. You can even amplify your voice with thaumaturgy as well, as they're not responding to any sort of initial call-outs. But there is no answer.
I don't like this. I would like to detect magic using my spell, or using my staff.
Okay. Roll a percentile for me. You cast a spell through your staff, and the spell does go off. There is magic all around. Though you have to almost squint as your eyes hurt. Though it doesn't... It's not like it's an effect of the spell from seeing magic. It's something within your eyes that hurts for a moment, and you sort of blink some tears away, and it stops hurting.
Is the magic only in the flowers, or is it in the air?
There's magic everywhere here.
I'm gonna use 3 charges of my crap. Sorry. I'm gonna use 3 charges of my wand to cast Dispel Magic at the air.
Roll a d100. Something inside you, Norlai, hurts as you channel more magic. And it's a gut-wrenching pain.
Sound a feasting horn.
But the magic doesn't go away.
I guess I'm gonna walk around.
You walk, the flowers swaying at your feet. Make a perception. It's a nice, bright, sunny day. It looks like there might be a town not too far away.
Am I able to fly up?
You are not. This is very weird. And if this should confuse and distress Norlai.
I'm under this. I'm under the assumption I'm in an illusion. I'm going to point a random direction and send a message out.
Okay.
I'm just asking, can you hear me?
No reply. Roll a percentile as well as you cast your magic.
This is a cantrip.
It is.
Okay.
$79. Something in your mouth hurts. Your spell goes off. No reply. But when you cast your spell, something in your mouth hurts.
I'm just really not in the mood for this.
You continue?
What I can do?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I as a player, I don't really know what I can do.
Well, there's stumps you can sit on.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can
looking
swim
at
in the
my
water.
stuff.
You can pick a flower. You can walk in a direction. You think you saw some sort of a village ahead, squinting through the sun.
I guess she'll walk towards the town.
As you do, you leave the flower field behind you. And you walk through just a roadside town. Something does seem familiar about it. Though much like that field, there's no reply. There appears to be no one who lives here. As the day goes on, morning turns to afternoon.
Whoever's doing this, I really have not been having a good time. I would really like to just punch something in the face.
As you say that, there's a hunched figure sitting on a barrel.
Hello?
What's wrong, dearie? Says a tired-sounding woman's voice.
Did I see the person?
Yeah.
What do they look like?
Apparently elderly, very cloaked, protected from the sun. You can see a very old, withered hand that is holding on to a carrot. Carrot disappears into the hood. Crunch, crunch. What's wrong?
A lot of things. A lot of things are wrong. Most notably, no, not most notably. Currently, my friends are missing.
I haven't seen anyone pass through here. Could you describe them? Maybe that could help. Maybe I've seen them lately.
A blue tiefling, a tall, dark-haired half-elf, and a pink gnome.
Crunch, crunch. No. Not that I'm the end-all be-all, but I can't say that I've seen them pass through. There was a tiefling, I suppose, that did. Looked a little bit like you, ma'am.
I'm sure you're mistaken.
Well, things are quiet here. If any of your friends might look for stories or a drink or just a place to rest, you keep following the road and there's a place where you can do all that.
Where is here?
This is just a roadside village. Really nowhere.
Really? What's it called?
Would you believe me if I told you that I don't know?
No, I honestly wouldn't. What country are we in?
In country? We're here. In this place.
And what is this place?
A way to get from here to there, I suppose. A stop along the way. Really nowhere of note. As it has no name. It has no place. It is where it is.
You remind me of the stinking monks.
I'm sorry that I can't help you any more than I have. But there might be another who can. And if you don't trust me or like it here. And the withered hand just kind of like, you hear almost like a knuckle pop, but it points further down the road. As that way you can go. Or I suppose you could turn around and go back the way you came, if you like that view better. But I guess here we're always just on the way.
If you do see anyone I described, let me know. Or, no, just tell them I passed by.
Of course. You're unmistakable. What a rare set of horns you have.
Yeah. Only pair around.
I'll be here if you need help. Crunch, crunch.
Norlai's going the direction that she was pointed.
The pleasant day continues. A nice breeze. Even some butterflies. The trees are moving as you feel they should. And the day grows late. You've left that field behind you. You've left that place. And ahead, as the light grows dim, has it been that long already that you've been walking? It seems like you just left. But anyway, it would seem that the description given to you was, in fact, well, maybe the name of the place. You see a sign ahead of you, Norlai, for a place called the On Our Way Inn. And as the shadows grow long, the clouds darken the sky, there is a cozy place. And you can see ahead of you, in the dim light, a figure on a ladder, lighting a lamppost.
I'm gonna walk by.
Oh, good evening, Missy, says the quaint elderly man.
Evening.
Don't get too many travelers around these here parts.
Suppose not.
Well, while you're passing by, is there something I can do for you? Perhaps some refreshment, a bed to sleep in. It is getting dark after all. Why, you've probably almost worn a hole in your boots.
Have you seen 3 individuals? A blue tiefling, a dark-haired half-elf, and a pink gnome?
No, ma'am, can't says that I have. Maybe I wasn't looking as they passed, or they chose not to stop at the On Our Way. Which is a shame. Best place around. Though there was one. Looked somewhat like you.
I doubt that happened.
Oh, well. Not that you have to believe an old man like me, but I have no reason to fib to you. But I might know where he's gone, if you were keen on knowing.
And I assume knowledge would come with a price?
Well, yes. Of course, it's the old innkeeper's code. How did you know?
I've been here before.
He stops with the process of lighting the lamppost. You have? Question mark.
Yeah. A few years ago, in fact.
Well, welcome back. What did you learn along the way, I wonder? You must have grown.
Maybe.
I choose well to this fiendish DM.
Well, if I can't help you find your friends, and you doubt that I know where it is your brother is... There's an odd inflection when he says that. What do you want?
I want to know why you choose to torment me.
Well, you caught me, Norlai. You caught me. Hold on. Ugh. He kind of groans a little bit as he, it's either he and or the wooden ladder creak as he descends down from it. I suppose it's because I like you, Norlai. Gotta make sure you're made of the sterner stuff.
Interesting way to show appreciation or liking or whatever you want to call it.
Well, there is perhaps one other way. In a flash, this old man, who but who was standing in front of you, sort of easing his aching back, instantly appears behind you, having drawn a sword, and in the dimming sun, strikes at you 3 times.
He has disadvantage. Look.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
So that other one is going to hit, and then the last one will miss. Now be a dear, Norlai, and die. This'll all end sooner if you do.
Also, he hit me. Which means... Here it is. I need some strength saving throws. Actually, after the first one, I need a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Does it fail?
Yeah.
Yep. He is pushed after the first attack. He is pushed back 20 feet from me and also takes 20 lightning damage.
Cool.
So I only get hit once.
Then for 4 piercing damage. Ah, you have some tricks up your sleeve now.
You want to try that again?
Of course. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, my wisdom.
Uh-oh.
Wisdom.
Oh no.
His eyes stare at you as he says yes in a very hypnotic way. You are both charmed and you are stunned. until the end of his next turn. He walks back up to you as you are there, charmed and stunned. And tries to kill you again. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
He still has disadvantage.
You are also stunned.
So it would negate it, yeah.
And you're going to take 19 points of piercing damage as he walks up to you and... Nothing personal, nor a lie. He says as he shoves his blade into you.
Really feels personal.
But that is the end of his next turn, and you are, let's see, against this, charm, okay. Until the charm target is stunned. Alright, yep, so, the charm falls off, and as you are no longer, charmed, then the stun will fall off as well. He is standing right in front of you.
Melt his face. Do it. Do it.
I cast an electric fence around him.
Roll a percentile with that, please.
Hello. 18.
Alright. I do not meet the dex save. As you cast your spell, your hands clench up, and there's just something in your bones that it feels weird, Noralai. But your spell goes off. The pain is starting to dissipate, but something felt like it was clicking or changing in your hand.
So, do you want to talk?
Wall is opaque. When the wall appears, each creature within the area of dex. Okay, lightning damage.
Also, it's a ringed wall, but it says up to 20 feet in diameter, so I'm going to make it that it's only a 5-foot diameter, so he cannot move from his square. Not unless he wants to take damage.
Alright. He is going to walk through it.
Okay, he's going to take more damage. Uh, 35 more damage.
He exits it, and you can see that there's electric burn marks that are intersecting with his myriad wrinkles as he walks out and around to your side. That's a fun trick. I have one that I can cast as well, then. And as he emerges with that sort of sizzling texture and the smoke just trailing off his body, I need you to...
And this is a spell?
This is a spell, yes.
And it targets me?
This is not targeting you, no. This is an area of effect.
Area of effect? Okay.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I can probably do that. 18 or 18. Take it or leave it.
All right. So you will pass. The entire night is lit up as a firestorm is cast on you.
Ooh.
So 28, half of that because you made your save is 14. The inn begins to burn, as do the nearby trees, as the entire area was lit up by this firestorm.
You really want to do this, huh?
I don't think want is the correct word, Noralai.
Yeah, it's probably not. I'm gonna call lightning on him.
Okay.
$17.
All right. 22 points of lightning damage. Your lightning sears down the old man's body, leaving just almost like a bubbling trail of smoking flesh. One of his eyes appears to be dimmed or maybe even ruptured as it's closed. Powerful. He kind of gives little twitching jerks as the electricity finishes coursing through his body.
Oh, you know, on top of that, because he's standing next to me, gonna take 10 points of extra lightning damage.
As well, from when you called lightning, there's a disjointed feeling in your tail, Noralai, as if several of the bones inside of it have changed or popped. It's very uncomfortable. It doesn't necessarily hurt, or at least not in a lingering sense, but it's really strange. Your Heart of the Storm triggers, and as he goes to make his next move, you weren't quite done zapping him, and that last little bit goes off. Noralai, I believe you have some running away to do. You're not supposed to be here. And I need you.
No, I'm not. So put me where I'm supposed to be.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a spell?
This is a spell.
Is it targeting just me?
This is targeting you.
Okay. I have advantage from my Staff of the Magi. Probably doesn't do much.
That is correct. Though the follow-up is, do you have anything that prevents fear?
No.
I think it's a good idea that you move along. Go, run, live a long life by yourself. And you are under the effects of fear, meaning that you must move away and use your dash action.
Well, since I'm dashing, I'm gonna zap him. I'm gonna quicken spell.
Ah. And what do you...
I'm more dangerous at a distance.
What are you casting though?
Oh, this was call lightning.
Oh, all right.
So it's not casting a new spell, but it's quickening the spell I already have in fact.
That's fine. I think this is thematic. So, you run and you zap him as he stands there with his hands behind his back, and once more, and just flesh is being torn away, just leaving this formerly kindly old man standing there with a twitching smile and his one good eye sort of with a happy look on his face. Though it is the end of your turn from running away, Noralai. Are you tired of running, or would you like to continue to run? Because you can just run away from him, and I promise he won't chase you.
Is the fear gone?
You have to... hang on, wait. Is this one a save? Is this... end its turn where it doesn't have line of sight. So, you can make a wisdom saving throw again.
Okay.
Ooh.
18?
Well, you can consciously choose to run away. He gave you a good head start and is just standing there in the road in front of you on our way in. Skin sizzling, a happy look with his one good eye remaining, and his lips twitching from the arcing remnant electricity.
I'm gonna turn around and face him. So,
oh, what's this?
tell me how to get out of this illusion.
Do something about it. Besides, ask nicely.
There's another call lightning. I gave you a chance.
His smile clenches as as this lightning bolt comes crashing down on him for 41 more points. Falls to a knee, and just a foul-smelling smoke is rising up. His body is disturbingly jittering. It seems as if his other eye is gone. And there's various fluids dripping from his form.
I'm really not in the mood for games, Shunra. Now let me out.
Not just yet. And a wall of fire is going to erupt around you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yay. 28.
All right. Rather blindly firing, the wall streaks, tries to ensnare you. 25 fire, half, so 12. As you were able to dodge out of the blindly woven wall of fire.
Another call lightning.
As the lightning does come down, by the way, I need 2 more percentile rolls from you, please.
This isn't casting new spells.
It's continuing the same spell. It's concentration.
It is, but this is for something.
Okay, fine.
It is upon your invocation of magic here.
Oh, you needed 2.
Yes, please. 60.
5. 30.
The breath is taken from your lungs as it feels like you just got punched in the solar plexus, like all the air escapes. Something twists and almost peels, and it feels terrible inside you. But you inhale. And when you do, there's the smell of ozone in the air, Norelai, as well as the smell of cooked hair and flesh, as the old man is in a crumpled heap in the middle of the road. And a hand, jittering, limp, points up at you or your general direction and towards the door of the On Our Way In before it collapses.
Thank you. I walk up to the door.
The brass plaque on the door that welcomes you, as you go to pull the door open, your eye is caught on your reflection, Norelai, as that doesn't look like you that's staring back at yourself.
What do I look?
Your eyes have changed. One of them is almost like a goat's eye. You actually have a pupil, which is strange enough, let alone a rectangular one. Some of your teeth have changed, grown sharper. You turn to look, and your tail has some spikes growing out of it, as well as some scaly patches.
I'll deal with that later. I'm opening the door.
You open the door and step inside, back into blackness, Norelai. Bright.
Oh, that's me. Oh, it looks familiar.
You are standing in the village of Stackadal in Uct. Stackatal.
It's ambiguous. We like it that way.
Though the buildings will put you here. The general surroundings would indicate as such. But Bright, this place has been ravaged by fire. And the stream that flows through your town is frozen solid. There's also giant spider webs in the trees, in the burnt remains of the trees, and hanging from parts of the roofs, spanning between houses, indicating the gargantuan size of the creatures that spun those webs.
Is there anybody here that I can see, or does it look completely... I mean, I guess the spiders are here. Hello, spiders.
There are presumably
Don't mind me.
spiders, but none that are immediately visible.
Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. I just want to see if there's anyone still here. Unfortunately, I don't have my locate and my various divinations. I came prepared for battle, not for finding people. Hello? Hello? Nobody's here.
There's a chill.
Oh, what do I hear?
A little bit of a wind and a chill, though you are not by the central stream that runs through your town. Your recent experiences in the Northlands have trained your eye and honed your suspicion to believe that a ghost had just passed by you.
Yeah. Let me turn on my see invisibility. Actually, it should already be on. But if it's not, I'll turn it on. I have 10 feet.
Now that you can see invisibility, at least what's around you, there's a haunting sight, as there are just, within the limited range of your invisibility, there are at least a dozen gnomes, the ghosts of gnomes, that are just staring at you with unblinking eyes. Some of them slack-jawed. Some of them look like kids, but their necks aren't bending the right way, and their shoulders appear to have been disjointed, maybe in a great fall. Others look like they've been burned.
Hello. I'm sorry for the things that happened to you. I don't even know if you're paying attention or if you can hear me. I need to investigate the place. So I'll try not to walk through you. I know that's not very polite. So I'll just kind of step around them. See if they try to do any of those tricky ghost things like block my path or possess me. You know, things I don't want them to do. And see if I can get to whatever the nearest building is, whether it's a house or some kind of community building. I'm not concerned.
Well, the closest building to you is a grocery store. And as you walk, the ghosts part to let you pass. Some of them are making very slow, almost reaching out to plea with you. Nothing that is speedily aggressive, though there is a sense of longing, of despair, maybe even of accusation to the looks on their faces. And the fact that everywhere you're going, you're just seeing more and more gnomes in various states of death. A couple seem to have large puncture wounds through them, perhaps where spider fangs found purchase into their flesh.
Well, I'm sorry about all those things. I don't have the ability to bring you back. I don't know if I even could. Everything is strange around here, and I'm not quite sure where we are yet. So, I'm sorry about your longing, and I will try to address it just as soon as I learn a little bit more about what's going on. I hope you can be patient. I know time has no meaning for you, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Mouths open and close slowly. Hands reach up slowly, almost feebly. You can very easily just sort of duck out of their way. Again, none are lunging, and they're moving sort of around you in your field of vision. But as you walk from where it is that your vision turned on from what you saw while falling to now, as you blink, and you're on this beautiful day in Stackatol. Except the place is empty and filled with death. There's an unnaturally icy stream, signs of fire, signs of a lot of different things.
Yeah. Okay, well let's get on with investigating the nearest building. I don't think I can do anything for these ghosts right now.
Yep. You continue to walk through. You make your way to the grocer. The door is slightly ajar. Not completely a door.
Well, that's good. Let's convert it fully into a jar so that I can pass through it.
Done. Streams of sunlight come into the... Seems like an abandoned grocer. Whatever was happening here, well, I mean, there are signs that people did need groceries, did want things. Everything here still seems like it would have been set out fresh that morning for others to come by and purchase.
Has the food all rotted away, or is it...
No.
Does it look actually... Okay.
It looks like it's there.
Do they have bananas?
The banana stall is empty.
Well, isn't that just the thing? Maybe they're not in season. Is there anything else that looks slightly out of place?
I'll
Or
make a
does it just look
perception.
like everybody? Yeah, okay, I can do that. I mean, I can't do that, but I can do that. 25! Oh, I can do that.
Nice, look at that. Yeah, so you're looking around. I don't know, is there anyone you're shouting for? Or are you trying to be quiet?
No, this is more of a looking with my eyes kind of a thing.
Okay, just perceiving around. Well, unfortunately, your eyes can't hear, but your ears can pick up that slack, right?
Oh, well, that's good.
As you do hear in the back of the store some fumbling around. It sounds like maybe a crate had fallen. A bit of a loud crash.
Okay. I don't have mage armor handy right now, cause didn't need it on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So, instead I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
Ah, there are now several brights.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. And, I want to stealthily go over there, quiet as I can, and open the door as quiet as I can.
Sure, roll a stealth.
I don't get to do this very often. 22.
Nice. 22 or 22. You drive a hard bargain, just like Norelai. No room for negotiation. Well, Detective Bright is back on the scene, kind of in a warehouse. Unfortunately, the last time you encountered grocers or other similar circumstances, it was either a case of shipping vampires or shipping mushrooms that replace your brain. So your caution is... it's not paranoia, it's due concern. There is a small silhouette in a beam of light. So it's kind of bright. You're bright, but it's bright to look through. But you can see that there's a gnome-sized person who is standing over. Well, it looks like it's a spilled crate of bananas. Hands on hips and just sort of looking down and shaking its head.
But it's a real, like, corporeal gnome and not a ghost.
Yeah, a corporeal gnome that has more coordination or at least a sense of embarrassment at dropping a crate than what a zombie or skeleton would have.
Okay, well, that's good news. Hello?
Right. Well, the figure turns around. Didn't figure you'd come back here. Figured.
Well, I wasn't
leans
planning
down,
on it.
picks up some bananas. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said, well, I wasn't planning on it. I'm as surprised as you are. Also, have you noticed that everyone is dead? Is this someone I recognize? I mean, it wasn't a very big town. I probably would know the grocer.
Yeah, it's well, so as he emerges from the super bright ray of light coming through, your eyes can adjust, and wouldn't you know, it's actually Gerbo.
Well, he wasn't the grocer. Okay. Well, now this is
No,
awkward.
but he seems to be scavenging, like he was looking for bananas. Here, catch. Make a dex save, Bright.
Yeah, okay. Nope.
The banana hits you square in the face and just kind of slides down and clatters at your feet.
I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of. Boy, I didn't see that coming. I'm gonna go ahead and get that failed save out of the way now. I'll definitely use that on a banana. It's definitely the safest.
He's walking up to you, and he's peeling a banana as he approaches you from across the back room area here. Bites into it.
I'll pick up the banana that I dropped. I didn't expect to find you here. Did you? I'm surprised. I'm just surprised in general right now. Everything that's happened so far has been really surprising.
You and me alike, Bright. It's... I didn't expect everyone here to be dead. And by your hands, no less.
Well, see, I know that's usually the going theory, but pretty sure I didn't actually do this one. Although, you never can be sure.
I'm pretty sure I saw it happen. I saw what you did. I was eager to see you as you came back. And then what happened with, well, there was the fight and the bananas, and there was the freezing over of the river, and of course the fire just kept growing and growing as things kept happening and the spiders came.
Yeah. So thing is, I don't know anything about any of that. See, the way I remember it, keeping in mind I wasn't actually here, but what I've heard is that everyone got mind controlled by giant trees and went and merged with them and abandoned the village. That's what I heard happened. And so that's why I'm surprised you're alive.
So am I. I'm sure I would have been dead because of all this, Bright.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay. I never wanted to leave. It wasn't you I was trying to get away from. I know you never believed me when I told you that, but I meant it.
He finishes the banana and casually tosses the peel over his shoulder. Puts his hands on his knees as he sort of like sits back up. Can you really mean it, Bright?
I mean, I can, yeah.
You've done a lot since you left here. And a lot has happened to us because you have. I don't know, is there anything that you want to say?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things I want to say. I just don't understand why it doesn't look like what I expected would have happened. I mean, yeah, I can imagine being overrun by spiders, but why are you here? Why are you the only one that's still alive? Why is the food fresh? Why hasn't it rotten? It's been months since the last gnome. There shouldn't be any food here. Everything is just a little off, And I miss you. Sometimes I think about you. But everything is just a little off, and I've seen enough things that are a little off that I know when something's a little off.
If everything is off around you, Bright, are you not concerned that you're the off one? That you're not
I'm
the one
always
who is the
off one.
harbinger of disaster? Look at those that have traveled with you.
What do you mean? I've been alone since I left Stackadall, except for just people that I'd meet for a day or two, like my bunkmate on the ship, and people I'd stay in hostels with.
Triddle, please. Passers-by, random strangers on the road. Is that what you would call Mordecai or the others?
See, now I know things are off, because you would have no way of knowing who Mordecai is.
Do you feel no shame, Bright? He takes another step towards you.
Oh, I feel lots of shame, but that's not the number one thing I'm feeling right now.
This is a perfect time to confess, then. What are you feeling?
I'm feeling afraid, and I'm feeling worried, and I'm feeling like you're up to no good, and that you're not actually Gerbil.
I assure you that everything I'm doing for a reason.
Yeah. You know, it's not very many people who do things for no reason. Just want to put that out there. Except goblins, they do it, but not anybody else.
Gerbo, in a flash, advances towards you. And as he lunges forward, his fingers become just impossibly sharply pointed, going from the otherwise tender, lumpy flesh with a nice curved tip to them. Does either a 20 or a 21 hit you?
Well, you have to roll on the mirror image first.
Ah. Is that a D20 on my part, or a D4, or what? I forget.
I mean, it says a D20, but you can do it with a D4 just as well. Probably makes more sense on the D4.
4.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna work. For the first attack, and it's a 20.
Yes.
Okay, I'll cast a shield. That'll make my armor class 21.
Okay. Gerbo's hands not only grow impossibly sharp fingers as he just disappears in the blink of an eye, appears before you. But as you reflexively put your shield up, you find that maybe the force of his attack, it must have busted his wrist or something, because his hand seems to be turned completely around on his wrist.
Well, that's unsettling.
And he smiles at you and has pointed teeth, and you're pretty sure Gerbo didn't have those before.
I mean, not really, you know. I mean, everybody has a little bit of pointy teeth, but his were no pointier than anyone else's. Do they look like vampire teeth?
No, the whole mouth is filled with them.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's a quintuple vampire.
Like anglerfish.
Avoiding paying your penance, are you?
Yeah, it's not really your penance to hand out, is the thing. I'm not really sure who you are just yet, but find out soon enough.
You can do something else besides just reply with words. You can reply with words. I won't stop you. But
Yeah,
you two are in
like words.
melee contact with each other.
Okay. I'm not sure how hard to hit him. You know, Bright is gonna have a hard time hitting Gerbo with a disintegrate right now. That's just not her thing at this point. She's gonna hit him with a level 5 brain cramp.
It's assumed the visage of one of her loved ones.
It's gonna be hard to disintegrate on day one. He's gonna have to hit her first, I think.
You go to brain cramp Gerbo, and there is seemingly no effect on him.
Oh. Okay. That's definitely not what I wanted. Okay.
I did you a favor, Bright. Now pay your penance. His voice grows low and hisses. What's that?
Where's your mind, Gerbo? I can't find it in there. Are you a puppet? I'm so confused.
He goes to try and attack you with these impossibly sharp fingers. Swipe, swipe. Though you are able to dodge out of the way, or the swirling U's around you are able to distract him.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate if you would stop trying to swipe me. That's not the kind of penance that I am willing to pay. So I'm gonna have to cast, since the brain cramp didn't work, it makes me sad. I'm gonna try a firebolt, because I'm wondering if he's immune to my magic. 23.
The firebolt splashes off of him, like it impacts. There's a body, there's a physicality, but the magic doesn't seem to catch, or there's not an interaction.
Now that makes me unhappy. Okay.
2 favors. No consequence for what you're not affecting.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, that's my turn. So I'm gonna retreat. I'm gonna depart from the grocery store. Go back out into the area outside.
Okay. As you do, a 21 attack of opportunity on you as he swipes at you.
Yeah, that'll beat my shield.
Doesn't he have to try and hit your mirror image, or you first?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He has to roll against the mirror image.
Aha. It would seem that he catches one of your mirror images then.
Yeah. Poof. Okay, I'm down to 2. Now it'll be on a D3.
Yep.
Now, see, that's not very nice.
You run outside and make commentary on his actions. He pursues with great haste Although, before he pursues, Bright, I am going to need you to roll a save because he is going to try.
A spell, I might counter it.
This is a spell.
All right, I'm gonna hit it with a counter spell.
Okay.
This will just be a regular level 3, so if I have to roll it, I have to roll it.
You will have to roll it, yes.
Okay. I believe that's just straight up intelligence. Yeah.
Yep, an intelligence check.
10. That's not very good. I'm not gonna succeed.
All right. He casts Dominate Person on you.
Well, now that's unfortunate.
You are charmed.
Well, I get to make a save.
Yeah, there's a save on that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You rolled the save against the counter, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that was a fail. I counted that as the. I'm sorry. This is a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and I have advantage on it because gnome.
Yep, because of gnome.
22.
Oh, all right. Well, the spell does go off, and you do feel the ticklings of a telepathic link trying to bore itself into your brain, like a squiggling little worm, and this will be over quick if you give in, is the little bit of words you get, but not the complete domination of the spell. You are distanced. You're 25 feet away from him. You can continue to move if you wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving. Let me think here. I only have one spell that'll do something useful to him, and I don't know. And I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving away, and I'm going to, as I pass the ghosts, I'm going to see if I can communicate with the ghosts and ask them to attack presumably the Avatar of Shonaruth, because he's immune to my magic, and that's what I'm thinking.
Every action of yours has consequences, he shouts after you.
Oh, I know all about it.
And he is going to pursue you. He will double move and catch up to you, but he will not be able to attack you. But he is back in melee on you, Bright.
Okay. Boy, I wish Norlai was here. That's not a wish, although it might be soon. I don't have my fly. Oh, I guess I can. If I have to. Alright. So I'm going to keep running, and I'm going to see if I can run out into the forest. Flee the town.
Alright. You will not be able to outspeed him, so he will move and attack you as you're moving.
Even if I dash?
Well, let's see. That's 50.
You're running top speed.
Then, I mean, he will outrun you, but you can continue to try and stay ahead by dashing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for a little while until I can get my wits about me.
All right.
I'm not gonna kite forever, but maybe for a turn or two.
you take off dashing down the steps. You're running across the frozen stream through town. He is easily catching up. Your lungs are burning for air. He's taunting you as he runs even past you and sort of holds himself out in an X form with his weird twisted backwards hands and sharp fingers, and he keeps telling you to hold still.
Oh, I'm not going to be holding still. That's the last thing I'm going to be doing. Okay, I suppose the thing that I'm going to have to do here, just thinking back through my memory of Uct, what's the most vicious, like, animal that I've ever seen?
That in Uct, I don't know, might be a particularly nasty jungle dweller of some variety.
Yeah, I'm thinking something along the lines of, I don't know. I mean, it could be just something like I feel like there ought to be something meaner than a panther. You know, I feel like there's
Like a giant crocodile?
Yeah, something like a crocodile. Does that seem reasonable?
Sure. I don't know what you're doing, but okay.
Well, you're about to find out. What I'm doing is I'm wishing for animal shapes.
What does that mean?
It basically gives me the Druid Wild Shape ability.
Okay.
Challenge rating 4. It has to be challenge rating 4. So, that's a little bit of. I got caught off guard. I didn't prepare myself for this.
Need a beast that's challenge rating 4?
Yeah, a beast that's challenge rating 4 that lives in the jungle that I would have seen.
Challenge rating 4 elephant.
Not really a jungle dweller.
Nope.
Well, the crocodile is challenge 1/2. That's not good enough. But the giant crocodile is challenge 5. That's too strong. That's really unfortunate.
Hmm.
So you want
Owlbear?
No, owlbear wouldn't work.
No, that's a monstrosity, isn't it?
Yeah, that's too bad.
So hold on, you're looking for a monster, challenge rating 4, jungle climate, right?
Beast, particularly.
I guess if I
Beast.
were in Kobold Fight Club, I would have that. Yeah, it has to be a beast.
So there's only one.
What is it?
It's a Stegosaurus.
That won't qualify, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't.
Alright, giant scorpion. Challenge rating 3.
Is that jungle? Seems like it could
Yeah.
be. There's scorpions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
scorpion.
be a
Giant
scorpion
scorpion.
if you want.
Alright, let's do that. Giant scorpion, that'll do.
So it's challenge rating 3, unfortunately, but
That's good enough.
yeah, it's about as good as you're gonna get.
Okay. Alright. And I get to keep my mirror image. That's fun.
Now you just need to get sent over the stat block so you can use it.
No, I've got the stat block here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
handy.
Yeah, it's in the monster manual.
I didn't know what it would be, but I do have the stat block here. Once I knew what it was, I could find it pretty easy. Okay, now I'm a scorpion. That's fun. So instead of claws, the scorpion pincers, they're floofs, and
Okay.
the tail is pink.
Sure. All right.
Giant pink scorpion.
an arachnoid, bright.
This is how they look in Oct. They have flips.
As you transform, Gerpo is going to close the distance and use his claws on you, as he's showing no concern or fear that you just turned into a scorpion. So one of those will hit, and I need to roll a d3.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
Poof.
All right, we're down to 2 scorpions.
2 scorpions. Okay, now it's my turn.
Like you
Right.
and the other one, but yeah, there's 2 scorpions there.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Okay, my turn. Time to strike back. I hope this works. It was either this or Tensor's transformation. I wasn't sure which one to go with, but maybe I made the wrong choice. We'll see. Okay, 3 attacks. I got 2 claws and 1 stinger.
Yep, you are in melee.
They're not very good, but hey, we'll see what happens. Ooh, one's a crit. That's good. And then the other one's going to be a 17.
Now, are these considered magic weapons, or are these natural because you're a scorpion?
These are natural.
Okay.
Because I'm a scorpion. I hope he's not immune. If he's immune to magic and he's also immune to non-magic, then that's kind of unfair.
That would be.
It would be.
Ridiculous. Ridiculously unfair.
Hopefully the base monster for this isn't a Rakshasa.
Oh no. Immune to magic? No, the base monster can't be a Rakshasa. That's dumb.
You you hit with a what's your modifier in that 13?
+4, so
Okay.
17.
Both your attacks hit. And
Okay, that's 14 total. And he's grappled.
okay, so you do grapple, but your claws do not seem to be able to puncture his skin. He just sort of looks down at how you have him grappled. I'm doing you a favor,
that's-
Bright.
That's disappointing. Okay, and now, I'll hit him with the stinger. I'll see
Yep.
what happens. 12.
That will not hit. So as you have him grappled, is able to move his head to the side as you go to sting.
Well, but it doesn't hurt him at all with the grapple.
He could be grappled. He's just not hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, non-magical damage, Rakshasa.
Well, that's a thing. Okay, well, that's my turn.
All right. We are going to have him try to claw you, as we're in a very sharp hug. Let's see. Grapple. I should remember.
I don't think grapple affects your
Grapple doesn't
I think
affect
it just
attacks.
lets you
Yeah,
move in.
all right.
No.
So 2 attacks.
Just makes your movement speed 0.
Okay. So I guess we're locked in combat here. Does a 21 hit? And a 14?
21 hits. 14's not going to hit me. Oh, it might because I'm a scorpion
Yeah.
now. Okay, now I have to look up a rule. I get to retain my alignment, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. All my other stats are replaced. I cannot benefit from my equipment, which means I just have the beast natural armor, which is my armor class is 15.
Ooh, all right. So just the 1, and let's roll a 1d2. We're gonna flip a coin.
Poof.
Okay. So you're holding him, goes to crawl. Just you and me now, Bright. Pay your penance.
What are you talking about, penance? I've been doing nothing but paying penance for the last 2 years. For the last 247,196 years, I've been paying penance.
Accept the consequences. And what would you like to do as he's hissing at you?
You haven't told me what the consequences are. Well, this is disappointing. Okay. Well, I'm going to use my animal shapes ability to turn into bat. I know I've seen a bat. Everybody's seen a bat.
Okay.
That'll release him.
Yep.
And I'm just going to fly up and away.
Okay. You fly, and Gerbo watches you fly away.
I'm going to perch on the roof somewhere up high above him, and I'll turn back into myself.
Okay.
I'm hoping I can still see him.
Yeah. He
Right.
sits down
I'm
on a
gonna cast
rock.
Mirror-
Is looking up at you.
I'm going to cast Mirror Image again,
Okay.
now that I'm back to myself. There, this will come in handy in case you try to kill me again. I've been spending so much time paying penance, but you won't tell me what you want me to do. And I'm not predisposed to trust you. I hope you can appreciate that, considering you've committed genocide against my entire race.
He
That tends to decrease my level of trust.
as you shout down from a branch, he simply is making a circular motion up in your direction, presumably indicating your swirling selves.
Huh, okay.
Consequences, Bright. Learn the consequences.
What are the consequences? I've been asking you what they are this whole time. You won't tell me.
Makes a broad sweeping gesture to the open space before him as he's sitting on the rock.
I'm not going to allow you to kill me.
Then stay up there and die yourself.
I feel like we're at something of an impasse.
We are not. You are. His feral voice growls very loudly.
I don't... I wish there was some way to resolve this. I wish there was I don't understand. I wish we didn't have to fight. I wish you'd never come here. That would have been nice. But being that you are, I wish we'd had another way.
You can wish or learn. Or stay there and die?
Well, I want to learn. You just won't tell me anything.
No reply to that.
I'm gonna turn back into a bat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fly over to the top of the waterfall.
Okay.
I want to investigate the stream or what's left of it.
It is a solid mass of ice.
I'll turn back into myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see if I can prestidigitate it to warm it up a little bit. See if I can melt a little bit of it.
It does not react to your warming. While it is cold, it is ice. It does not seem that this is ice.
Baby.
It is something. It exists. It is a cold solid, but it is incapable of being anything other than a cold solid.
So either time is frozen or it's a fake.
Roll an investigation, Bright, as you are detecting. You are putting clues together. You can certainly have advantage considering.
Okay. Then 23.
That is better than the 9, but this isn't just a giveaway. As you're examining this, you're thinking about it. Now, I don't know if you as the player have made the connection or come up with it, but Bright has experienced this place in this state before.
I mean, the only other place I've been in like this is the maze in Oiho.
In out of character terms, this is what you experienced in our first Halloween episode.
Oh. Okay.
As you're thinking, you're seeing like this is weird. Why do things exist like this? The giant spiders, the fire, people falling from the roofs, and it comes back to the dream that you were visited upon now 200,000 plus years ago, whatever the number was that you gave prior.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Where the magics that you had cast, because you had come to Uct with your friends. You wanted to show off the place. And it seems like every spell you cast, no matter how minor, went on to reverberate and to become severe, to have overarching consequences for everything that you were doing.
Yeah, everything was just amplified way out of proportion.
While you're up here thinking about that, you see Gerbo goes back into the grocery store.
Well, that's good, I guess. I mean, the trouble with that Halloween episode is everybody died. And I can't let that happen. I can't let it happen. I don't know.
He comes back out and is eating another banana. He places one on the railing, looks in your direction.
Yeah. I feel like this... I can't... This is in character stammering, by the way.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Not just out of character. I'll flutter back over to the building at least.
Okay.
I can't allow you to do what you want me to do.
If you knew, then you would.
Yeah, but you could tell me and you won't. That's the thing.
I can't.
We have this trust problem.
I must act, not say.
I guess we're stuck. We're still stuck. We've always been stuck.
You are stuck.
Well, be that as it may. I'll turn back into a bat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I turn back or not. I can do it as an action, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna fly up as high up as I can get. Maybe I should do this as a hawk. That's probably better.
Okay.
They're more high altitude flyers. Just gonna rise up, look for an air current or something. Rise up as high as I can. See how far I can see. See how high I can climb.
Sure. All right. Yeah. You test the limits of this place, and you fly higher and higher. There is an unnatural stillness everywhere around you. You get a hawk's eye view of Uct, and it is a green Uct. It's an Uct that, well, you would prefer to see rather than what it was that you actually had seen the state of the jungle turn to. At the same time, what you're presented is something from this weird experience or memory or a dream affliction of some variety. It kind of gets fuzzy the further out, but so too would your memory.
Yeah.
You're seeing what you would see or what you'd expect to see, right? So you're sort of generating your own extension of this place.
Well, that's kind of interesting, at least. I'm gonna transform into an albatross.
Mm-hmm.
They're the distance flyers. I'm just gonna start heading off in any random direction. Probably north towards the ocean.
The further away that you fly, things become, I mean, there's still something, but it's more of just a green blur, or almost just a repetition of sameness. In out-of-character terms, it's sort of the Scooby-Doo gang running down the hall of the old mansion, and you swear you've passed by that vase on a table in the hall 10 times.
This illusion is poorly animated.
How long does this spell last?
24 hours.
Ah, very good.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Can we cut to break? I think this
Sure.
would be a good time to cut to break.
We can get up and take a break. Everyone out there, If you got to go use the restroom, grab a snack or a drink, you can do so. And we'll come back in 10-ish minutes or so and continue. Until then, enjoy this art by Macabre Derek and an original song that was composed for us as well.